afternoon, everybody. I need everyone listening. Get your ears ready to listen, your eyes ready to look at the teacher, and your little
Brain.
to think hard because we're going to be thinking. Okay? So now, remember that this week we have been learning about fables, right? And we know that fables are stories that have a moral or a lesson and they have animals in them. Fables are what type of stories? Fiction. Good job, Ashley. And what does fiction mean?
Not
true. They are short. They have
Animals talking.
They have a moral or lesson. And remember, these stories were told a long time ago when they didn't have paper or pencil to write books, right? They were told to teach children how to behave. And there was this Greek person named Aesop, and he put many of them together in written form, so that's why we enjoy them today. And today we are going to read a fable called The Fox and the Grapes. But first, let's see what we need to be able to do and what you will do after learning our lesson. Let's read the I cans. I can identify story elements in fables to help me determine a lesson or moral and to help me with retelling. That's a lot of words. But what that means, we know what it means, right? That we need to be able to tell those stories the same way people used to tell them a long time ago so that we can understand what's happening in the story. Our story today is called The Fox and the Grapes. And let's take a look here at the board. We have some words, some tricky words that we will find in the story. First, look what I have here. It's the same thing. Look at the word. I'm gonna give you a few seconds. Look at the words. See if you know any of those words or if the pictures help you. Look at the words, sweetie. All right, look at this. They are grapes because we're reading about the fox and the grapes. And this, grapes do not grow on trees. They grow on, what is this called? Vines. Well, this is supposed to be a grapevine, but guess why it doesn't have any grapes or leaves?
Because they all fall out.
Why?
Because you took them off. Because you took them off. No, because they grow bigger, and when they grow bigger,
I
they
picked
get
it from
heavier.
outside because it's winter. They also lose their leaves, and grapes don't grow in the winter. They grow in the summer.
That is so
Yes.
bad.
So this is vine. What about this word? When fruit is ready to eat, we call it ripe. Good job, Kellen. This is the ripe banana, almost wrong. And this is not ripe because it's still a little bit what?
Green.
Green. So, and what about this word? This orange is ripe, but this orange is not ripe. Notice the long I. Vine, ripe. What about this word?
Grapes.
What about this? What do we call this? A
A
what of grapes?
Blueberries. Green berries.
We call it a
Grape.
a
Grape.
bunch of grapes. Yes, we are going to see that word in the story also. And we are going to complete a graphic organizer. We completed one yesterday. Today we're going to complete a new one using the story The Fox and the Grapes. Now first, you know what? Sometimes if we look at the pictures, right? We have been talking about looking at the pictures to help us read and understand what we're reading. Now let's take a look at that picture up here. Everyone with their eyes on the picture in 5 seconds. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Look at the picture. Here's the picture. Anthony, we're looking at the picture. Good job. Look what Ashley's doing. Look at Ashley. Look at Ashley. Okay, now we are going to make a prediction. We're going to tell what you think is going to happen in the story based on what we know about fables and other fables we have read and based on the picture. So I want you to turn to a partner and talk about what you think is going to happen in the story. Look at the picture. Anthony, you can go with Jason. I need to hear you talking. Look at the picture and talk about it. Keep talking.
If you drop the berries in the berry, then you got something from a little and then if you roll the water up, but you can't. I had some berries in the shop.
All right, stop. Stop. Now, who wants to share? Who wants to share? Andrea? Good. Who else wants to share? Anthony? Ashley? Mm-hmm. Who else wants to share? Annette?
I think he's gonna grab the berries and eat them.
You think? Ashley?
I think he's gonna jump
Okay, and? Guess.
the berry.
Good job. You know what happens? Just by looking at the picture, we already know what? The characters, the setting, and the beginning. Let's talk about the beginning. Somebody wanted, who wanted? The fox wanted to.
Eat the berries.
We have part of the middle just by looking at the picture. But
He jumped and jumped.
Good job. Now let's read the words to see if we can get some more information about it. All right, I'm going to read only the first part. Annette, Helen, I'm going to read only the first part. Okay, so we're going to do character setting beginning, and you will finish with the middle and the end. All right? So let's start from the beginning. One hot summer day, a fox was walking around when he saw a bunch of
Berries.
a bunch of,
Grapes.
that looks like tricky word, a bunch of
Juicy.
Are you sure?
Juicy.
Juicy. Oh, good job. Juicy grapes just turning ripe, hanging on a vine high above. It describes the setting, the character, okay? That's just the thing to take care of my
Tummy.
tummy? Does it have an M? My thirst. He was thirsty, said the fox. Now I'm going to stop that. Look at it. You're going to finish reading the story. We have the beginning. We have the characters. Who's the character? The fox. Setting.
In the forest.
When.
In the morning.
In what season? What season was it? Summer. The fox wanted to
Eat the berries.
grapes because he was thirsty. Anthony, remember, boys and girls, to use because we have to tell why. But we don't know what happened. You're going to finish reading to figure out what happened in the middle of the story, all the things the fox did, and what happened at the end. Then we will talk about the lesson or moral. You will read with me at the table. Joseph, Joel, Ashley E, Leslie, that's Ashley E, Anthony, table. The rest of you, you're going to work with a partner. And I gave you your partner already. So in 5 seconds, I want everyone in listening and learning and reading position. 1, 2, 3, 4, and with your partner, and 5. Now I want to remind you that on the back, I need everybody looking on the back here. On the back we have pictures. And the pictures are going to help us. So let's look at the pictures before we read and talk about the pictures. Then we will read the words.